SADE.
Okay.
Yes.
The one and only Hilltop. Don't stop till you reach the top.
Not your bizzle?
Nah. It's personal.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Relax, dear, relax.
Well, welcome back on a Tuesday. Thank you for joining us on the AHRR Network. Not just for the people. We are the people.
Hey.
So we definitely want to encourage you all to subscribe, like, and my favorite part, interact with us. Talk nasty.
Stop.
No,
Don't talk
do it.
nasty.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's up?
Yeah.
It's the F effect. What's going on? What are we talking today?
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you. I know we're about to cheers.
We are.
What are we cheersing to? What's our concoction this Tuesday?
You know, this one is called bitter sweet. Hence the name. There is bitters in this drink. So how to make it, and it's up on the screen. You need 1.5 ounces of gin. One of my favorites. I've been drinking gin lately. So I'm going to keep it rolling. 0.5 ounces of Campari, 2 ounces of berry syrup, 1 dash of orange bitters, and an orange twist.
The orange bitters smell so good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yes.
It's always a little yin and yang with you. Bittersweet, nasty, spicy, sweet and spicy.
So like, smooth and sticky. No.
Smooth and it's sticky.
No.
Pause. Yeah. I don't even know if pause was appropriate right there, but whatever.
That's what he said. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what
we messing it all up. But cheers to a happy Tuesday. Let's get into it.
What's going on? How was your Monday? I know we're not that far into a week. How was your Monday?
How was the start of this week? It was good. Monday was good. Tuesday's been even better. But what was really good was Friday.
What happened Friday?
It was a preseason game.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was a preseason game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. And we took care of business. Again, preseason, folks, so I'm not getting all crazy and excited. But the Chiefs did defeat the Cardinals in our second preseason game. With a score of 17-10. Yeah.
Close one.
Oh, my God. Well, anything. You take anything to knock us down. That was close.
Close.
What? One score away?
One score away.
You can have that.
One score away.
You can have that. Here's what wasn't close. The thought that the Chiefs gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I won't stay on this too long. I'll let you get to who's your team? Y'all get to that team. But the Chiefs are gonna be good.
She's gonna be saying that.
The Chiefs are gonna be good, y'all. Like, listen, Patrick
stepping
didn't do
on over. Nah. Ain't gonna be no disrespect. Ain't gonna know. You see how who's your team? You know who the hell my team is.
You're right. I do.
You know,
funny games.
You just don't want all this D in your mouth, but it's gonna be there. We will be stepping over you.
All that D's gonna be. That's gonna be about all y'all can bring. But here's the thing. The Chiefs look good, y'all. Our new and revamped O-line brings chills to me. It brings chills to me. Here's the thing. I know that was a large part of why we didn't take care of business and win the Super Bowl. I've acknowledged that. I'm going to continue to acknowledge that. But know that our new revamped O-line looks great. Again, they're not in there for a long time, but you got to see a little bit. We got 3 new rookies that took starter spots, right? And I'll wait to do a little feature on them. I'm not going to give y'all too much. Just know our O-line looks good. Running game definitely increased. Like, I feel like it's going to balance out with Patrick. He won't have to do so much of all of that dancing Patty. That's what his nickname need to be, Dancing Patty. You can call him whatever you want to call him, but the Russian attack, I feel like It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to have way more balance. And then, of course, still on the defense, like, just being able to see, like, you know, I really am taking time because we are getting closer to the season. So you really got to pay attention to your team right now. But our D, like, hands down, I feel like Chris Jones. I feel like Chris Jones is going to be up for defensive player.
She's been on her team for way too long.
I just feel like Chris Jones is going to be defensive player of the year. So I have to get that out of there.
How long did she have a mic? How long she had a mic on her team? Oh, okay. 2 minutes? Oh, okay.
You're a hater. Now, when you come with all these stats, want to talk about
but I'm not going to come with no stats.
And these people, and that people, and that person, and this person, I got to just sit here and be quiet. I'm telling you that I got a chance to really look at my team and dissect what's going on. I've been real chill just talking about we in the kitchen cooking. Now I got to break down what the fuck we've been doing.
What wins games? What did they say? What's the rule? What's the rule? What's the rule?
Well, I was speaking of our defense before I was rudely interrupted.
Answer the question. What's
defense.
What did they say?
Speaking of Chris Jones.
Huh? What did they say? Wins games?
Thornhill is back, our safety. Listen, I'm going to get off of it. I'm going to let you have your time, but just know, for what I saw, I'm excited to what's to come for this season. For the Kansas City
what
Chiefs.
I think is
your
very,
world.
Wait. Here's what I think is very
this season for the Kansas City Chiefs.
She was able to see what her quarterback was able to do. But you know, not every team. But not every team has allowed their quarterbacks to even take a snap. Hence, we don't know what A Boogie got cooking.
I wasn't talking about.
We don't know what Matt Stafford got cooking.
I didn't even talk
about
what
Brady got. But your quarterback, he was able to take his 20 snaps this last game.
About him.
He was able to take his. But I just want to point that out, you guys. She's so excited about it.
I didn't even talk about Patrick, y'all. I didn't even talk about St. Patty. I didn't even speak on him. I spoke on everything else but St. Patty.
He took his snaps.
All right. He took 2 snaps. I mean, exactly. He didn't even do much for me to talk about. I am trying to now shine light on the other parts of my phenomenal
defense
team.
wins games.
What y'all do? Who y'all
do? We did. We took the win, of course. 30-3.
You see, I'm just gonna be quiet over here, and I'm gonna let you have your time and be respectable.
Honestly, you know, we manhandled Seattle. It was that defense that just kept them at a score of 3. But let's talk about Teddy Two Gloves. Damn near played an impeccable game. 9 out of 11 passes.
He was solid. You see
1
how
touchdown, 105 yards. In my eyes, he solidified himself. But of course, they're saying it's still a bang bang. We also signed a running back this week. Let's go, Stevie Scott the third. Let's do something. Undrafted. Oh, really?
No, I'm
really doing this?
I'm listening to you patiently. I'm not interrupted. I'm not being interrupted. I'm giving you the space that I think you deserve.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Nice.
I'm just saying.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Won a preseason game.
Well, this is our second. This is our second preseason game.
So we're
going to go ahead and play the Rams next week. We look to hopefully make that our third. But you said it best, and I like how you ended. Defense wins game. You know what it is.
Y'all defense better bring it. Y'all better effing bring it.
You know what it is.
From the first game to the 17th game.
Dancing Patty might not be able to dance so much. You might just keep him as Papa Lock and Patty. He gonna Papa Lock. He ain't gonna be moving all of that dancing.
Papa Lock is still moving. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all right. Well, shout out to the Chiefs. Shout out to the Broncos. 2-0 in the preseason. Hopefully, both our teams. Well, one of us got
only one's got
one.
We just only got
in the same division. Only one of us.
Only one.
Good luck.
You see any given Sunday.
Good luck. That's all I can say to you. Keep it real.
Well, what?
What's some other football news that's happening? Man, you was telling me a story. Now, did somebody get in a little tussle? Yeah, it was a little tussle or something that occurred. I just know 2 teams. I think it was Cleveland. Was it Cleveland and New York? He's like, I'm not ready for that.
I'm not ready for that story. But it was the Browns and the Giants practice. So I guess the 2 teams are trying out something new and said, let's get together and practice. And during this practice, Sterling Shepard and Troy Hill.
I like Starling.
Threw punches at each other. And I guess this is the crazy thing. Half of the team was like, nah, they was just playing. And the other half, it was like,
loyal to the
nah, they weren't just playing. Those brothers was banging out there. I mean, from what I seen, maybe I can pull up a picture. Yeah, that man was cocked all the way back. That didn't look like, no, we out here doing some soft taps.
Again, we know this is a man's game. This is a man's game. You know, when you get your pride in there and all of that is running, you know, who knows? Their words are said.
What do you think is being said? Give me something.
You know, I don't know. Because this makes me go back to, what's my man? I think he played for the Cleveland Browns. That took the helmet off and yoked the dude with his helmet on the field, though.
Oh, and used it as a weapon.
Yeah, and he came with it. And in my thought, I was like, my thought is always, what do you say to a person to get them that angry? But I don't know. I mean, they can say anything. I hear you ain't supposed to call another man the P word, so maybe he called him that. Maybe he...
Do you say this cock in your mouth?
What could really make that a good question? What could be said to you to make you just lose it? Especially in the sport.
Right.
When it's like this, we're supposed to just take this out on the field. Like,
you tell them your game is sorry.
And they could.
Your game is sorry.
I feel like, you know.
I think they got the picture of.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look how far he got
They
back.
getting down. They getting down.
That is not, they ain't playing.
They might have been playing.
These brothers ain't playing.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was just a little tussle that went wrong. You know, like somebody hit somebody a little harder. Like, all right, well, you know, I don't know.
I think they playing it off now. Like, now, what's done is done. We did what we had to do. Now we ain't gonna talk about it.
We ain't gonna keep talking about it.
It's
and whoever said that it really happened, like, nah, it's some code out here. Who's doing that? Who would just be like, yeah, they was really fighting? Nah, everybody should have been like, that was a play fight. Like, that's some hating shit. I'm just saying. Like, there's a code. Y'all are a brotherhood.
Is there a brotherhood?
Yes.
No, because okay. But how much of the brotherhood has been fractured due to COVID? No, I mean, you said the brotherhood. But are we going to see?
You said fractured due to COVID?
Are we going to see the brotherhood changing? Because if I'm not going to get vaccinated.
Oh, you taking it there.
Right. Are we
now divided?
To see, the brotherhood being fractured due to this forever changing virus.
That's a good question. Do you think the COVID could fracture the brotherhood over than like women and stuff like that? Do you think this is the ultimate fracturing of brotherhood? Because I feel like as much as they're together, if you're a real brother, when you talk about real family ties, that stuff, it gets in and then it gets out, right? Like, so really nothing should be able to divide these young men, but who am I to say?
COVID's dividing a lot of things.
COVID is definitely dividing a lot of things.
Employers.
Speaking of COVID.
States. Federal.
Yeah, I know. Again, we tired of talking about it, but we got to. It's there. It's a part of our culture of what's happening. COVID is there. That bitch is in the room just like everybody else.
Rona.
Speaking of it, you saw that the Cowboys had to go virtual for 2 days, Sunday and Monday, due to, I believe it was close to 7 of their players testing positive for COVID-19. Now, go back, folks, to the rule of the NFL stating that this season there will not be pushing games back or prolonging games. If your team has it, your team forfeits the game. And
can they even prevent that? No, realistically, COVID's running rampant.
No.
Rampant through our communities. Can they really stop that? And is that fair? I think the NFL is putting themselves in a very sticky situation to say, because what happens if all your teams and your players come up and test positive? Then y'all got a problem.
Yeah. They're making it be a certain percentage so players have to aim to be at that, 90%, something percent of everybody being vaccinated. And then I guess the slim percentage that is not. You can, but if somebody comes up, even just one of y'all, this game is forfeited and there's a fine.
Oh, so they gonna blame the unvaccinated Negroes. No, because I know where it's coming. Oh, they gonna blame the unvaccinated Negroes and say it's y'all who got it. But in reality, people who have been vaccinated
can still
are actually contracting it.
Yeah.
So you can't blame the
There's
unvaxxed.
no rhyme or reason to it. There is no rhyme or reason to it. And again, the fact that we have to constantly talk about it every show just lets you know how relevant it still is. And it's not going anywhere. And
Who
we're
said
going to
somebody
see it.
It was going to disappear next year. Like,
yeah, right.
It's going to be around for years.
Please. They were talking about, what, 3 to 5 years? I don't know. But it's really going to show up. I'm just interested to see sports. Especially like just how it plays affect, how people are how they're going to deal with it. And my hopes is that everyone is COVID free and it's just a great season. But I don't know. Unless you locking people, you go to practice, you go home, and you know that's just not a reality. Like, it's out there, folks. It's out there.
I think if the NFL wants to protect their greatest assets, you almost got to do a bubble. Because are you to the point of seeing and restricting where your players are going once they leave the field or once they leave practice?
No, they're not
and if you aren't doing that, if you aren't putting those controls or those measures around what the players do once they leave, then, I mean, how are you protecting the team?
Well, they may be. I don't know that to say no. I don't know that to say no because there was some of it last year. Like, there were certain restrictions where you went. I don't know. I think they're looking for it. To me, once you let the fans in, what are we doing? I mean, if you're opening the stadium and all fans can be there, you can't have no control over your players because you put them at risk the second you said fans come up in here. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird. We're gonna see. Let's see what's about to happen next, y'all. That's all it is. That is what my theme is. What's about to happen next?
We're gonna see. Let's talk about Monday night preseason football. So did you have an opportunity to tune in and watch the Jags versus the New Orleans Saints? Hella fight. Close.
For a preseason
game for a preseason game. But Trevor
Trevor didn't do nothing for me. And again, they're not in there a long time, but he didn't really show up. But that was a good game. I didn't watch it in its entirety, but
shocked by Trevor. I mean, all eyes on Trevor. I mean, the NFL, let's be clear, has been grooming this man dang near since Little League football.
Yep.
And he just didn't show up. But you know who did show up? CJ Beathard.
Who?
Really Beathard? CJ Beathard. Like, he had an opportunity to handle the ball. He balled out. He threw for 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. 9 completions, so 9 out of 14.
He had a good game. I mean, Winston had a great game too. I think he pretty much sealed being the QB, the starting QB for New Orleans. And like you said, when we were talking about it, it was a damn near perfect game his entire time being out there. And going back to William Trevor Lawrence, he is the American football quarterback who was like the number1 pick and everything. Yep. And so he's like, this is his first season as being a rookie QB for the Jaguars. And so, you know, the light is on him. The light is on him to be great, to do great. So I do think that there was some pressure because again, he didn't have the best. I think his completions were low. I don't have those stats in front of me, but I was really interested to see what he was going to bring to the table just because he's been this big hype, right? And he's like the it guy. And so again, it's preseason. This is just a warm-up. We are going to see. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
He's getting the nerves, like getting them shaken off. I think he's still going to be great. I mean, if you have been following this young man, he's just poised in the pocket. He gets it. He can read defense. I'm excited to see, but as you stated, it was all about Jameis Winston.
It was all
9 out of 10 passes
about him, and I was trying to
2
say
touchdowns.
Where did Trevor go?
Trevor had completed 14 out of 23 passes.
Yep,
not his best game.
Not his best game. In Clemson, he balled out, but I'm still looking. I will be looking for you, Trevor Lawrence, to see what it is. But shout out to Winston. I hope he is now. That's his solid. I know it had been a while for him, so it was good to see him back on the field. So, yeah. I mean, quarterbacks. Who's your quarterback?
I don't know. Okay. I think it's Teddy.
You think it's Teddy?
I think it's Teddy.
Do you?
I think Teddy he's been consistent. If you look at his ratings compared to Drew Lock, I think he was like at 89%, according to Drew Lock's coming out at 68%. So on paper right now, Teddy Bridgewater is winning the game. Prior to our game against Seattle, I would have said maybe Locke probably had that solidified, but it is definitely a competition. But I want to say that we're going to have a black quarterback.
That's what you want to see.
And we're going to do what we need to do.
That's
with
what
him.
you want to see. And that's what you want to say.
That's what I want.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I want to say. We ready. We ready. John Elway ain't making the calls anymore. We
Drew
ready.
gonna be in there, y'all. I think Drew gonna start. I'm with you. I want to see Teddy too. I want to see Teddy Two Gloves. I want him to come in, but I think it's gonna be Drew. But I think it's interesting to see as we get closer. It's really narrowing down to coaches really saying who these starting QBs are. So
Yeah.
I think in the next couple of weeks it's gonna be good to see like who's leading the team. They say. Having two quarterbacks is like having no quarterback. So it's time that they narrow it in. Who's your leader?
I was saying, like,
who's your leader?
Just run like two quarterbacks for special.
I don't think it's possible.
It just messes up the.
It messes up the flow. I don't think it's possible.
Okay,
yeah.
It just doesn't work.
You need one leader. We don't like it, but we need one leader. I think somebody tried that at some point, but yeah, again, having two is just not good. It's like having none. So. Let's continue to watch the QB, run off. Yeah. Like, who's going to get it? I know Cam Newton is going against a rookie. Like I said, we just talked about Jameis Winston. Is that his name? Am I messing his name up? I think that's right. Jameis Winston. And then, of course, I'm really looking for the Broncos. Just because y'all know our division, so I need to know.
Okay. I gave her that eyeball. I gave her stinky eye. Like, what you going to say?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Yo, before we segue off of football, I definitely want to give a little who's hot, who's not for week 2 preseason, just to give you, if you didn't have an opportunity to watch the game, some winners to be on the lookout for was Tennessee Titans against Tampa Bay. They took that win with 34-3. Buffalo Bills did a murder on Chicago.
The Bills going to be a problem, y'all. They're going to be a problem. But go ahead.
41-15. I was like, God, was anybody playing football? The Bills were, obviously. And then New England. And I feel like, listen, New England got something to prove this year. Hands down. They 35-0.
Come on, Cam.
35-0. 35-0. I mean, Cam look good.
How are teams getting 0? Is it? Not to me. I'm sorry, y'all. How do you get 0? In 4 quarters. You don't get a field goal, a safety?
I mean, you can't move the ball further along enough to get a field
goal. Like I said, you don't even just put the pressure and get a little 2
Are y'all playing?
Like, y'all got to do something. I'm not.
I want to know who
anybody
did
get donuts.
Cut. Who did Philly cut? I know they had to get the roster down to 80.
I mean, when I saw that,
who did you let go when y'all at 0?
It don't make no sense.
0? But again, I mean, this is why I called out the winner and the losers. Tennessee Titans 34-3 with Tampa Bay. But again, I mean,
they got 3.
Brady didn't really touch the ball. So
and that's the thing. Nobody's really touching the ball. That's what I'm trying to.
Your quarterback did. He touched it 20 times.
He had 2 snaps.
He touched it 20 times.
He did a 1 series. He ran 1 series. And if that 1 series had him touching 20 times, so be it. 1 series. Okay. I can't imagine that. Is that a race stat?
I think that's a real stat.
See, y'all should just be throwing it out.
No. Homeboy.
Well, every starting QB typically runs 1 series or 2, depends. Like in your case, Teddy and Drew kind of was going off.
Aaron hasn't touched the ball. Matt Stanford hasn't touched the ball. Well,
Aaron's still going through some issues here. Like, let's be clear. He's still trying to work out who likes me, who doesn't. Aaron's still trying to figure some shit out. Oh, he's starting. Now, that's non-negotiable. But he's still trying to, kiss some ass a little bit. I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't compare
that like what he did earlier during the season was just
he tried to get it back. No, he's saving some face now, though, I think a little bit. He's doing, in my opinion.
I don't like it. Aaron, you should have stuck with it. You should have stuck with it. Nah, I don't like that, like, coming back. If you're going to be stern, you don't want to be there, get the fuck up out of there.
Well, he won't be back next year for sure.
Sit your butt down.
I think it's his love for the game. Your love for the game, he got to stay in rhythm. He too old to sit out. Not like that, but I'm saying he needs to stay.
No, I think it's like that. No, I think it's like that. You stop moving, you bad now. Your bones, you get back up, they don't operate like how they used to. No.
It's a bad man, though, for sure. Man, let's get into some other sports. I know our break is approaching, but we have to talk about your girl.
Oh, here we go.
We got to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. So if y'all know about Sha'Carri, we spoke about her earlier on during the Olympics. She is a phenomenal track star who likes to smoke a little pot, right? And so because of her liking to engage in some 420 activities, she got suspended and so could not run in the U.S. Olympics. However, after her suspension, she came back, hair, nails, and lashes, and took on the Jamaican Olympics. And y'all, we was waiting, just like we knew she was going to show up, but she did not show out.
I mean, Jamaica got some of the fastest women in the world.
Man, she got dirted. Last
Jamaica
place.
got some of them.
And that's true. That's true. But last, she got last.
I wonder of how much of her not being under the influence of marijuana played a...
You ain't right.
Played a part in it. No. Here, no, don't do that, because there are some people that use marijuana to help calm their nerves, to help concentrate. How do we not know that she wasn't using to help run a little bit faster?
And to stay focused and to see the finish line, like
to see it clear as day. You know, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, there's a couple of things that could have been working against her.
Okay.
Let's go on to the second one. I mean, her nails is very long.
Cut it out. You will not be like them.
Her hair.
You will not be like them.
Not the hair.
Don't do that.
Those eyelashes.
Don't you do that. You let that woman live in all of that.
There is such a thing as aerodynamics here. Just as air moves over a car, air has to move over a body, and when you got all of this and this doing that, it might slow you down a fraction of a second. That's all I'm saying. A fraction of a second. A fraction of a second.
She is able to have all of this and be great.
Oh,
I think she can
what
be.
It is?
That's what you do. I think she can twinkle all everything. I just think
those other girls.
She wasn't as good as she thought she was. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what happened because again,
she was last.
She was last. Nobody was behind her. No, that means it's just her. You were the last person. And listen,
how far back was everybody? Like,
baby girl was last. That's all I know. But I do know, you know, she had some strong comments to say, listen, don't, you know, count me out. Like, know that I'm still here and all y'all can talk shit. I think those were her words. Keep talking shit because I'm still going to be here. I'm the 6th fastest woman. I think we got a little clip of checking, you know, her out as far as the interview and her words. Yeah, we're going to pull that clip up. Just so y'all can hear. I mean, I'm with her confidence.
Oh, here we go.
Thompson here.
It's the race, y'all. This is the race.
In lane 6.
Lord of mercy.
Women's 100 meters.
Come on, Jamaica. Yes, England.
Away first time. This time, and Thompson here into her running. 4th one left. Thompson here also going very well. Shelley Fraser-Price. Richardson's nowhere.
1, 2, 3.
It's the fastest in the world this year. 10:54 the winning time. Thompson here continues her form from.
I'm sorry, y'all. That wasn't her interview, but that was the actual race.
She looked a little tired.
She just was gone. That hair was in the wind, though, girl. I see you, but
caught her a little bit, slowed her down that half a millisecond. You know that hair get caught by the wind.
But to your point, Jamaica has some of the fastest
women in the world.
Fastest women in the world. Even men. When Usain Bolt was like top of the top. Yeah, so
I think those little guys over there is still in Jamaica is still flexing on the world.
Yeah.
So listen, that coconut water. It's that coconut water.
I'm still for her. Like, I feel her. Like, don't get it twisted. Even at her being last, there's still people that could never, ever beat her on her worst day. So, you know, just their confidence, it just makes you have to step it up.
Just beat her. Oh no, I got you.
Keep her when she down. You see how they do you. You see how they do you.
Don't make me the villain.
I am. You gonna kick this sister when she down. You gonna blame her little nails and her little hair and her little eyelashes.
Where's the sober? You know she's not sober.
Or her not having the marijuana in her system. That's probably your best argument there because some do operate at a better level. Some do what you just said. Like, and so it could be, but I just think she lost. I just think she lost. She's just not as fast as those women out there. She's maybe not even as fast as she thinks in her head. Like, maybe, yeah. Like, keep doing what you're doing, but yeah.
You almost saying she would have went to the Olympics and got embarrassed.
I don't know. Maybe.
No, that's what it sounded like you was hinting at.
Maybe she bowed out gracefully.
I'm just saying for you. Well, they bowed her out. They bowed her out.
She didn't bow out. She
bowed her out. Yeah.
Booted out. But again, Sha'Carri, we still have faith in you, young sister. Like, keep doing your thing, keep practicing, keep training. You know, and that's a month off. Maybe your train game wasn't where it needed to be. So, but she can come back. She'll bounce back. Yeah. Bounce.
And hands down, like, I think real spill. Like, she's an inspiration to so many little girls. So keep doing what you do. We might give you a little bit hard time. I'm just trying to reckon to see why you're last. Trying to give you a reason to be last, but it might not work. Might have not worked, but nah, keep being a motivation.
Right.
Keep motivating young girls.
Yeah. It's good to see the young ladies that can see people that look like us. Like, because she definitely...
But when your confidence just exudes and you don't care if you win or you lose, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
That means a lot. Shut up. Well, I think it's time for a little break before we get into some foolery and some other knick-knack things.
Shucky-ducky. Let me get my drink.
Man,
y'all go get y'all drink.
I done heard a lot of foolery, y'all. I think we got some stuff to talk about. So, definitely.
Kanye, Drake beef.
I know. Yeezy.
Again.
What's going on? Again.
Ain't forgiveness.
People can't have conflict.
Well, I think you should forgive at some point. You should. Well, no, Drake need to forgive. Get your drink.
Get your drink. Y'all, we gonna be back.
Yes.
We see y'all in a second.
Definitely affected by the gun violence. Lost hella people, lost hella cousins, all that.
But I feel like if we just talk a little bit more about situations, they'll probably be dead and faster than the beef even started. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication is key. Everybody just talk it out. We don't need to have no guns or nothing. It's okay. I feel like we can all come together as one, as long as we just put the petty aside,
Hopefully you took your little bathroom break, got your drink, topped your drink off. We about to get into some foolery. So before we left, we had mentioned there's a little beef going on. Again.
But not this time over Kim.
Not over Kim. But over some lyrics. So the beef we're talking about is Drizzy Drake.
He's stirring the pot. It's Drake stirring it. Like, why you messing with this saved man? But go ahead.
Man, cut it out.
Why you messing with this saved man?
Kanye
forgave you.
is coming back full circle.
No, he didn't apologize to Drake, but I'm gonna let you tell the story. Drake, stop messing with this saved man. He forgave you. He apologized. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get
the beef we're speaking of, people, is Drake. Rapper, successful Toronto rapper, Drake. Known to the ladies as Ladies Love Drake. Because we do. We do love some Jesse Drake. And the one and only Kanye West. Some call him Yeezy. Kanye, mega producer. Pretty much a genius. You know, Rockefeller, Kim's husband, my bad, ex, in transition. I think they're going through a divorce.
Owner of the Yeezys.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about no Yeezys. They too damn high. But anywho, these two both, you know, dominating in the rap industry have been they had a feud for a long time. I feel like it was like over some words about Kim. Didn't Rihanna have something to do with something at some point? Because, you know, she would rock and Drake was supposed to, I don't know, I might have made that up. But the recent feud in beef is recently Drake was a feature on an artist's song, and in his lyrics, he mentioned something about old people and not worried about them, and he took a shot at Kanye West as well as Pusha T, who was under Kanye West's label. He's half of the Clips. And yeah, you know, those words were said. Ye heard it. Is it yay or ye? I always miss ye. Yay. He's like, ye heard it. And ye responded basically by saying, like, I've always dealt with light-skinned bullies like yourself. Nah, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say light-skinned.
Did he bring colorism into it?
He pretty much said, like, goofy little bullies like you have always motivated me. And then I think he went even crazier and, like, posted Drake's address.
He did. No, that's facts. He did.
What?
That's some petty shit.
No, that's how you fight. That's how you fight nowadays. Like, we gonna fist fight, but boom,
my safety at risk, Kanye.
Yikes.
Kanye, you petty for that.
No, you can't be flipping because you just said Drake was out of line. Now Kanye.
Well, Drake stirred the pot
by saying the lyric, it's rap.
Let it go, Drake. Let it go. Why are you messing? No, but why are you messing with this man? He caught back in 2018, 2019. He apologized. He apologized for.
We can't be so soft.
His rant, and now you coming back for what? Why, Drake? Why?
Rap is a competitive sport.
Why?
Rap is
be great, Drake. You great. Let Kanye do his gospel CDs.
Rap is a competitive sport.
Let Kanye
rap
do his
shit talking.
His gospel CDs. Let him rap when he want to. Let Kanye be great in his lane.
Two things.
Two different lanes.
Two things we finna address here. First of all, you're not gonna put this man as a saint because he dropped one for Jesus. Okay? Usually everybody have a song for Jesus on their album. Now, just because he dropped the whole album, you're not gonna make him. You're not gonna make him like he's just here.
Let's be clear.
Because
he gave you Sunday choir, and then Kings.
He led one. One he orchestrated and was just a producer, and one he led. Right?
Two damn gospel CDs.
But is Dondra gospel?
With rap, no, but I feel like he gonna be in some Jesus Christ in the month. I know he's gonna do that.
Today.
I'm hyped, y'all.
Today. And then tomorrow he'll be like, let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the jerk-offs. Like, Kanye is that up and down, but I acknowledge him for being a man of the Lord.
He has a beautiful mind, man.
He really does. He's a genius. But all I'm saying is, this is rap. It's this competitive, this fight. You gotta have a little bit of that. Don't you think it's a little ironic this is happening when he's about to drop an album? Do you just think it's isn't it ironic?
Oh, so you think he done called him and said, listen, go ahead, brother.
I think it's a ploy. I definitely think there's some underlying something to this, because that's what we do. That's how we sell record sales. That's how we stay relevant right now. Boom, I'm funking with Drake. You tune in. What I'm doing with Drake. Boom, I dropped the album. Go get it. So, you know, I'm just saying.
I'm anticipating his album. I'm just going to keep it 100%.
Me as well. I am. As much work as he's been doing, it better be hellified like a slapper. It better bang. Like, he's been on it too long for me.
And he's been in Wyoming, right?
But he's been teasing us with Dondra. Dondra was supposed to drop like 4 Fridays ago. And then it was halted. Like, okay, I'm going to come out this. Like, yeah.
Because Jay-Z came and laid the track.
Oh,
right. It's these halts. It's these last minute. I'm just gonna pull up and y'all gonna put the studio where I'll pull up and I'm gonna lay a track in 2 minutes.
That's fair. That is how it goes.
What's happening. He right.
That is how it goes.
I almost want to say it's a live CD. It's living. It's a
well,
living
shit. Let us
CD.
live with that live CD. Give it to
CD.
us. Let us live while it's live. Let us just be uploading as it goes. Because at this
I don't
point,
want to hear about it.
Right. At this point, if it ain't, like I said, if it's not a certified banger, we going at you. We going at you, Kanye. You don't get to take all this time and this anticipation and then just drop a little dud. Like, it better be. It better be a slapper. But yeah, I'm on Drake's side. No, this way, I don't even know. I ain't picking those sides. I really think it's funny. It's a silly beef. And I think Kanye now he probably gonna prolong it even more so he can respond back to Drake's lyric. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit we ain't got time for. Like, but he was petty to put his address out. I think that was like the ultimate low. Do not send nobody to my house.
I think it's funny.
But whatever. I hope you brothers figure it out. Just don't let it go to the streets. And I don't think either one of them are really street type of guys. I think it will stay right where it's at. And that's IG beef. What else is happening out there?
I mean, if we are talking about music, we gotta keep it on with the tradition that pop star, R&B artist, Aaliyah, her music after 20 years was released. And I felt like every car that I drove by over the weekend, even till today,
all of
them, has been banging all weekend. It's the best 90s CD.
Checker. Baby, let me know what's up.
But let me tell you what's so ironic about this story. So her uncle, who held the rights to her music, which is Barry Hankerson, released it at the time, where R. Kelly is going through his trial. And when he released it, there was a point in the trial where it was brought up that Barry introduced Aaliyah to R. Kelly.
Her uncle.
Yeah. And so it's just so ironic as he's going through this sex scandal trial, that he drops the music, and during the trial, it is brought up that her uncle introduced him to R. Kelly. And so
that is kind of ironic.
If most don't remember, Aaliyah, famous, iconic artist. She died at the age of 22 in 2001 in a plane crash. Way too early. They said that this young lady was booked for 10 movies.
Yeah. Bigger than Beyonce, I heard. No, they said she was going to be bigger than B.
Bigger than Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Last movie was when Romeo
almost died.
And so just a soul gone too soon.
Way too soon.
If you do not know who she is, I was explaining to my children who Aaliyah is, and been having them listen to her music.
Dope.
Please go find out.
One of a kind, one in a million is one of my favorite.
One in a million.
She dropped some bangers. Even on her way, even all the way up into Rock the Boat on her as she was performing when she was traveling and passed away. She was actually performing or traveling as she was recording that Rock the Boat album and doing the videos. Like you said, just young, talented, just so dope, beautiful spirit, just, a sweetheart. Again, she's connected with Timberland and Missy and that whole, they really developed that whole sound. Was working with Baby Girl.
Who was telling me this? That didn't Timberland admit as well that he was
I don't know if
in love.
Maybe he did. He was in love with Baby Girl.
But she's been tied to a few. I mean, just in the magazine that was released, Jay-Z, Dame and Dash.
Well, Dame was the thing. They said Jay kind of started feeling her, but Dame swooped in. This, I don't know this, folks, to be true, but that's what the street was. But Dame loved some Aaliyah. That was his girl. When she passed, I remember him taking that extremely hard. So if you don't know Aaliyah, first of all, I don't know what rock you've been under. But just for one time, for the one time, go get up your Apple Music or your Google Play or whatever you got, YouTube, and just jam with it, because the albums just got uploaded.
20
you could not get an Aaliyah
people. Let's be
original.
Clear. 20 years later, if you didn't have her CD
Yeah.
You weren't banging her music.
Unless it was like a master. There was some mixed master ones. Like there was a one-offs, but no. Like it was Friday.
You know how you got Aaliyah's music? Your ass was on YouTube playing it over her videos.
Yep.
I forgot how many great songs was on her.
Bangers.
Why you hurting me so bad?
Gave you my time. That was that joint. I don't know the words to that one though, but I feel like Aaliyah was one of them. I knew all her words. Yep. Mm-hmm. She back, forth and forth. You know, like Aaliyah had them all. So shout out to baby girl, R.I.P. You know, it's good. Hopefully her family is still, you know, able to receive those royalties, and maybe that's why the music hit. Because now it's like, you know, help the family out a little bit. I don't know.
I didn't realize how young she was when she left this earth, and it's because she's been making music for so many years. Like she had been working with R. Kelly since 15. That's when they said he married her. And
we don't have to talk about that. I'm just saying, like,
well,
let's talk about Aaliyah and her legacy. Let's talk about Aaliyah. You don't have to bring up any to this.
I hate that you're calling me out to be this villain.
I'm just saying we don't have to. Like, I'm not even comfortable with his picture up. I don't know. We just bringing that part of it because that was a hard part. You know, where we talk about and we look back, everybody knew, but we didn't know. You knew what we didn't know, and then she dropped the documentary. It's like,
age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
He wrote to everything that he was doing. Listen to the words, y'all. Listen to R. Kelly's words.
But don't take that away from her talent and who she was.
Woman.
Yeah. So young. So 20, like you said, 22?
22. At the age when she passed in 2001. So,
well, I'll be rocking my Aaliyah. I'm excited. You know, I downloaded them albums quick. Like,
instant. I've been rocking every day. Like, let me go ahead and get a good Aaliyah song in rotation.
Well, coming out to that, let's get into a little of our, you know, just one of them moments that just make you say,
What
the fuck?
Like,
why? WTF.
Why?
Oh, man, I don't keep up. Let me just have a disclaimer. Like, sometimes I'm such in my bubble that I may miss some things, right? This was really just a conversation that came about within the past day for me. I heard about a stupid ass challenge that requires people to stack crates.
Oh, a crate challenge.
And walk on them 7 high to see how far you can make it. Man, what the fuck?
You paying me?
What in the entire fuck are we talking about here? Is there really a crate challenge? And are people really out here busting lips and noses and back of the heads trying to get their body weight up these thin ass crates?
Yeah.
Get a hobby, y'all. Get a hobby. Where's the hobbies at? What are people doing in life? Like, is there a dollar value to this challenge?
Well, I mean, how it came across to me is I seen a girl over there and she manhandled the crates and she was going around like, pay me my money. Give me my money. And she made a lot of money. She made a lot. And I think hence why it sort of went viral because homegirl made a lot of money. So I think people are going over there and saying, put your money where your mouth is. Walk on those crates.
So now
walk on those crates.
We're finna have a shortage of crates. Is that what I hear?
Didn't even think about
Is that what I hear?
Yeah.
Now, how's the milk getting transported? Where the crates go? Now you gonna have kids in the grocery stores looking for crates, taking crates out the cooler. It's this stupid shit. Like, what are we doing? You are standing on 7 high stacked crates.
Didn't you say there was a girl who did it in heels?
Straight heels, and she mastered it
in heels.
The girl saw a heel mastered.
You bad.
What is the point? I mean, because she mastered it, but all the other ones, like people were taking L's. Like all I was thinking is, I bet you hospitals are seeing an increase,
broken arm,
or seeing an increased amount of patients from standing on some crates, right? Because crates are no. They don't even they're not made for that. Like you gotta have a sturdy ass. Do they got metal crates? I might can do a metal crate. I'm not doing it because it's what is the risk for it? Tell me what's the risk.
I'm not
Is that an accomplishment to say I made it to the top of the crates?
Ask them how many books they read. Everybody who's on that crate challenge. How many books you read?
You feel me? Because that's an accomplishment. I completed reading this book.
Tell me you read at least 2.
I drew this painting. I walked this amount of miles. Like, I'm just saying, there's a shitload of other accomplishments than standing tall at the top of 7 stacked crates. That's all I'm saying. So for me, this clearly had me say, like, it wasn't even like this was a thought about, like, what the fuck moment? When I heard this, I said, what the fuck?
I'm going to think of a stupid ass challenge to do.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I think your challenge should be...
It's going to be a little bit, it's going to be friendly.
I think you should take a red cup and put this much water in it. And then take another red cup and put that much water in it. And stack it all the way. And drink it at the top. And see if the water come out of any of the other ones.
Call the red cup
right.
challenge.
If any of the other red cups drop water, what you drinking that top cup? You feel me? That's the shit we gotta try to do. No, I just made that up. Literally right now, I just made it up.
She just gave you the red cup challenge.
Red cup challenge. See what y'all can do with that.
You gonna put some water in it, put another
stack
cup,
another one with it. You gonna do probably like, I think to make it real,
7 cups.
Do about 7 cups. 7 cups is
7 cups of
and
the
at
red
that top
challenge.
cup, you gotta drink the whole water and
but
make
catch
sure
it all in
no
your
water.
mouth.
No.
Catch it all in your mouth.
Well, that might be.
You want to catch it all. You want to catch all.
See, I want no water to come from them other ones. I want you to only get this water without that rest of that water falling. So it's an angle thing.
To drink all of that water
of the top cup, but the rest of the cup.
I want you to catch all the water in your mouth.
That might be a good one too. Y'all can have that. Go do a red cup challenge. A little bit of water first. A little bit of water stacked, and see who can make it to the top. With either all the water in your mouth or only the top water in your mouth.
You silly.
Hit me up. But that's where we at. But anyway, y'all, that's our what the fuck moment. Like, if y'all don't cut it out, if y'all don't cut it out, and because kids is gonna do it.
I know.
And it's gonna be some.
I don't want to be the angry mama that coming because you done broke your arm.
And you didn't collapse through it. You got a foot hanging in one.
the damn, the crate done went in your leg.
Your leg is up here cutting off.
You like, you didn't even get paid to do it? Oh, no.
And some of you cats ain't even making it past the 3rd step. What we doing this for? You getting 1, 2. Like, it's just stop. TikTok, stop. Enough is enough. Like, get a singing challenge. Has that happened? They singing challenges,
no,
right?
But I did want us to come over here and do the little Jamaica.
You see that shit? I don't even know what she talking about. Is that a challenge?
It is a challenge.
A Jamaican bite challenge?
Well, I don't think it's called a Jamaican bite challenge. It's not called that. I don't know. It's not a challenge.
Like, you about to say, what's challenge?
It is almost like they doing, like the little lighter.
Put your lighters up. No, never mind, y'all. Never mind. Don't try.
Get from under the rock, B. Because if you don't know if I'm doing this, and then we're doing the water, and I'm hitting you here, and I'm doing this,
not do
and
this.
I'm doing
I know
this,
that's that icebox,
and I'm doing this, and I'm waving with you.
Nah,
and you don't know any of these moves over here. Get your ass from under the rock.
I don't, and I'm not ashamed to say I don't. I don't.
There is something wrong.
What is it? I don't.
I think Ellen done even did a hit us.
What is this?
I can't tell you what it is. I just know it's something like that.
Yeah. I got the heart. Don't get it twisted.
No, I didn't do no heart. I didn't do this. I didn't do no icebox. I went in and out. And then the waves with it. There ain't no fucking heart icebox. Ain't no none of this. Ain't none of this.
Dead.
Ain't none of this.
I don't have to know these things.
Ain't no.
It was
you should know.
Y'all not gonna take the shit away that we come from. Y'all want to go in. We been doing this. You just gonna put a new name with it. The heart icebox been happening. Omarion been doing it.
I told you I went deep. You come in.
Omarion been too. He did. So whatever. I'm not. I'm sorry that I don't know.
They find the challenge of what I'm talking about. Don't have me out here looking crazy. Y'all know what challenge I'm talking about.
I think nobody but
I need them to run find the video of the challenge, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Find the video. I don't know. It's a Jamaican, it's a Caribbean song.
It's a song.
It's a Caribbean song that everybody is doing this little dance to. Yes.
Macarena? Not the Macarena.
I'm done with ain't no fucking Macarena. I didn't say it.
All right, no. We're going to check it out. I believe you. Shout out to TikTok. Look, TikTok is a good thing, but sometimes it's just too much, and this crate challenge is way too much. So there's our what the fuck moment. Let's get back into a little bit more.
We did go somewhere else. I don't know where we went and what happened, y'all.
I guess there's just challenges that I'm not aware of. And again, I don't care if I don't know. But when I don't know, don't choose to, make me feel like less of someone because you in here iceboxing and shit. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't icebox.
You definitely went in
icebox.
Sunken chest, whatever you want to call that shit.
Call it icebox. Okay.
So let's talk about this. And I know we talked about it, but then again, y'all, we got to talk about what's happening. Is the ring not the goal anymore? Do women no longer want to be wives? Pause. Here's why I say that, folks. I want to pause you. I want to give you some background to why I'm saying that.
I'm gonna pause. She muted me.
I'm sorry. I just wanted you to ponder on that and then let me go here. So, famous, what do you call him? He's an artist too, but he's producer. I think he does a lot of beats. Travis Scott.
Last CD went hard in the paint.
Huh?
His last CD went
hard in the paint. Yeah.
In the paint.
He's an artist, but I think he does a lot in the background too. But anywho, Travis Scott and famous Jenner, Kylie, are expecting baby number 2. And so I wanted to ask that question first to say, like, are we just popping out babies? Mm-hmm. And nothing's wrong with it. I think the kids are beautiful. Have your baby girl. But what happened to, I thought there was a goal of like trying to be a wife. Because this is baby number 2 for them, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm just wondering, like, congratulations, y'all. Hey, baby number 2. Stormy gets a brother or sister. But what is going on? Because I feel like in our time in hip-hop industry, babies have become accessories.
Ooh, did you say accessories?
I'm sorry, y'all. I love the kids. I love the kids. Accessories? But babies have become accessories. It's like we popping them out to dress them up and to look cute and to have them right there and take pictures with. Which again, kids are a beautiful thing. If you have a baby and that's a blessing and God blesses you to be, experience that, wonderful. But I'm just wondering, is that where we're at in our society? Are babies accessories? Are babies just a little cute thing to have? Do we not have a goal of wanting to raise your baby in a 2-parent home and have a family? Or are you having that without just getting married? Like,
I think there's 2 things that are playing here. One is, as we heard last week, when you have a good man, that's our man, you got to share. So if you are sharing, or if he feels like, I don't care if you a billionaire or not, that there's 8 other billion girls who will do what you do, then, then that's our man. And he ain't trying to wife that. Because he knows.
But he trying to impregnate that?
He'll impregnate it. And then the other thing is, I don't think she want multiple baby daddies. I think we've seen, if you watch anything, if you keeping up with the Kardashians, the thing with Chloe was she didn't want to have different baby daddies. But you would sacrifice that with a serial cheater. Because that's what they're calling. No, I don't want to call Tristan no serial cheater, but that's what they're saying.
New term. Well, it's probably not a new term, but I like it.
Serial cheater. And so, you would sacrifice that for you to cheat on me.
For my kids to have the same father. That's an excellent point.
That's almost like you see Amber Rose is going through it.
Are thinking.
You heard Amber Rose story.
Because she got 2 baby daddies.
She got 2 baby daddies, but she went out and blasted. She blasted the rapper.
Blasted?
Her new baby daddy.
Her new guy. See, I don't know.
I don't really know his name, but blasted him, went online and said, I'm tired of being cheated on. And then they interviewed her baby daddy, and he was like, man, I've been cheating. Been cheating. Aired it out.
So you're saying the marriage is gone because the men are cheating. The girls want to have the same baby daddy.
Yeah.
And we're just
intimacy is gone.
Intimacy is gone. So we just got to share. Okay.
And that outside of that, there are not too many good men left. So you just got to put up with them not wanting to wife you. Even with money. Even with money. And then, I think what you said, people having kids for accessories.
Accessories.
And it's so sad to say that or to even fathom or think that, but I do. Sometimes people just have babies just to have babies. I mean, we know that women have had babies to keep men. So why would that be any different? Just because it's a cool thing to do.
To have a baby. Oh, look at your pretty baby. Oh, your baby.
But, I mean, is she wrong for saying I just want one baby daddy?
She's not. And she's not wrong for getting pregnant a second time. Like I said, disclaimer, you have your baby girl. Like, I love it. I know a lot of people gave Kylie a lot of slack for making or making motherhood look just like that. Like it's a fun thing. Like, yes, we should all have babies, you know. And I'm not saying that's what she did. Because she has a lot of support. Let's be clear. I don't care what y'all see. As wealthy as these people are, they got about 10 babysitters. They got an afternoon babysitter, a morning babysitter, nanny. A morning nanny, an afternoon nanny. Like, she's not doing that by herself. So that's what the world don't know. Like, y'all, she may make it look easy. No way. That girl got help from the time she wake up.
Because when she ready to go take a nap, guess believe she gonna go take a nap. If that baby up.
Susan
or not us.
Stormy's ready. Like, please. That baby.
Not our reality, y'all.
It's not. And it's not a bad reality for her. You know, when you're talking about wealthy people, that's just what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to ask that because again, they could very much be heavily in love. I know they went through some back and forth. She was with him, she wasn't with him. She was traveling to his shows. And now, you know, the word is that she's pregnant again. So I'm just curious. I'm like, is that sustainable love? Is that love strong enough that he wants to wife you and you want to be his wife?
Or is he like okay, let me take this.
Are you gonna take it back?
Let's take it one step further. You know, back in the day, like women would try to trap men and get them so that they can become impregnated. Does he not see the dollar sign too and say, well, let me go ahead and put a baby in her?
She is a billionaire.
I'm saying for life, baby. If I rap or not, you a billionaire.
Stanky rich.
Stanky
young rich. She gonna die trying to spend that shit. No, just like
no, she is, and her kids.
Very.
They
that's
got
a
that
good point.
Long money.
That's a good point. Like, is it always just a woman? Is the man plotting as well? That's a good one. That's a good one.
Put a baby in it,
right? Because it ain't she probably like, yeah, I get pregnant. This my baby. We having this baby. So, point.
It's interesting.
Things that make you say, Nevertheless, congratulations, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott, to baby number 2. We wish you just many years of happiness raising your kids together. Together. Not as a unit, but together.
Households do matter.
They do matter.
I'm going to say that and put that out there. And we, as a community, the Black community, we need to figure out how to make sure that our babies are being raised.
2-parent household.
In a 2-parent household or a supported household.
Supported. And that, again, this baby will be well supported. But yeah, I think it does matter. Having mommy and daddy there is a big, big thing. But I always like them, though. I always had a great thing for them. So yeah, I know we're about to tiptoe into our fashion segment, but one more thing I had to bring up. You know, folks, I just want you, when you stop and think, to be like, damn, Everfect put us on a lot of things. There's a topic we've been talking about for weeks now, and you've been really, really into it. And it looks like Tesla founder and CEO Elon Musk unveils the Tesla bot, described as an AI robot made to eliminate dangerous, boring, and repetitive tasks. He will be introducing this AI robot. He has made it to be very human-like. And in his words, this is what fucked me up, will do boring tasks like go shopping. I don't know when.
I didn't know when
I don't know when shopping got boring.
I get through and get to looking and be like, oh, well, let me try this. Oh, that's interesting.
We'll do shopping. We'll clean. We'll pick up things and run errands for you. And he's calling it the Tesla bot. Y'all. Now, y'all been hearing this. You've been talking about this AI, and this man revealed it this week. We have a robot come into the world. Few of them you'll probably see rolling around. He made it just like the Tesla. So it will respond like a Tesla, stop when it fears like something's coming, like it's going to be responsive, just like the car. Humanized it, so makes it seem like it's one of us. He introduced it this week.
talk on that. Nah, I keep
You
saying
ain't got that to favor.
Nah, I really don't. Like, because if y'all don't wake up. We are in the next revolution. If you don't know what that revolution is, it is called the AI revolution. During this time period, we are going to see jobs be eliminated. Our technology interact with us in a different way. 5G is a real thing, not a fake thing, but a real thing. When you have devices that will not stop listening to you, when you won't be able to drive your car because you will be the threat. Not the car. You, the person behind the vehicle, will be the threat. Now we here, B. We
get
here.
Alexa out your house.
Didn't Google patent the eyeball? The fake eyeball?
The fake one,
the technology eyeball. That's scanning and reading people's profile. Yeah. Man, don't hate on Alexa, because here's what I got to say. No, I heard her say, get Alexa out your house. And I'm going to say this. There are some things, though, that are inevitable.
No, there are. You can't straddle the fence, okay?
You think that's
are you with it or you not with it? Because if you're not with it, clear Alexa out.
Your phone is listening, B.
Oh, so that's what they always want to say.
Then you ain't with your phone.
They've been listening. They've been knowing where you're at.
Siri been on the phone.
I don't have an iPhone.
Okay, no, but you have a whole talking system.
I don't have an iPhone.
I don't know what you got over there.
I don't know what you got over there. I will be Android until I DIE.
You got an operating system that speaks to you.
I haven't activated it.
Be Android, and so when you walk outside,
they tend to do nothing but what a phone is for. Call
the other side is that's just inevitable. It's there.
I got you.
Your next door neighbor is using 5G. You want 5G. There's some shit that is just reading information and computing information and sending it back.
You're right. You've been
an enemy of the state. If you ain't seen the movie Enemy of the State with Will Smith, we've been here. Yeah. 20 years ago.
But it's something that is in our face, y'all. Like it's out here. I don't know when this robot or Tesla bot, but don't be alarmed when you're at your Starbucks and a Tesla bot comes in with a little doo-doo-doo picking up an order.
You better get that Tesla stock, though.
Oh.
You better get that Tesla stock, though.
Run it up. It's definitely going up for sure.
I'm in.
Because everybody's gonna get one of these. Whoever, people just get stuff to try it just because.
I don't gotta sweep the floor no more.
You're gonna get a Tesla bot?
I don't gotta sweep the floor no more.
I mean, you can get one of them little circle things that can do that. You don't need to bring Tesla bot into your house.
I got the robot already.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. You good. You don't need to blame
What if I don't want to fold my clothes no more?
Oh, where are we going as a people? It used to be something about washing some clothes and smelling a good smell. Go back to your roots.
What if I need a sous chef in the kitchen with me?
You got kids.
What if I need...
You got kids. Chop it up. Chop it up.
What if I need you to water the grass?
See, you sound like them.
Or take out the trash.
Okay, so then you're accepting of this AI. You're fully.
Well, it's not that I'm accepting of it. I don't think I can control where we're going in it.
You can control it being in your life for now.
Okay,
it's all good, y'all. Just be ready, and maybe you want a Tesla bot. Google the GTS it. Go and Google that shit and see what I'm talking about. And it's here. And the thing about it is this Tesla founder, it makes me go back to, he was probably testing some of this stuff when we were all shut down, you just gonna bring it, he's out here, here it is, here's what it looks like. So,
let me tell you what I like about Elon Musk. The minimalistic lifestyle that he lives.
He is a minimalist.
And he tells you with all this money in the world, it don't buy you happiness. It cannot. So for you to sell off all of your real estate assets, you go live in a home that's worth $50,000. I want one. I want one now. Yeah. I mean,
he definitely is.
And just to set the tone.
But he's a genius and he's a creator because of Tesla. Those were 5 years ago. We were like, oh my goodness, a Tesla. Now everybody got a Tesla, and I see him everywhere. And I feel like this Tesla bot's gonna be the same. A Tesla bot in 5 years, 3 to 5 years, they're just gonna be rolling. You ain't even gonna see people no more because they're gonna be just rolling around. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting, and to you who's been screaming this,
open your eyes, people.
I know.
Open your eyes.
All right, well,
it's been a hellified show.
But before we end, y'all,
give me the fashion.
We always got to tap into a little bit of fashion. So,
where we at? Where we going today?
Let's talk this talk. So here's the thing about this our fashion feature this week. So I wanted to do a duel here, folks. Like, so I love fashion. I love it in all forms. I like, you know, whether you're just an everyday person on the street or to our top celebrities. And so this week, it is featuring a top celebrity, but for a couple of reasons. One of the best things I saw this week when it came to fashion was this bad-ass dress. And the dress was okay. It was mediocre in the front, but it was once you turned around, the silhouette and how the dress was made, it's just beautiful. And it not only was beautiful, but it was on a beautiful person. The one and only.
Who?
Beyonce knows. Carter.
Oh my God.
You know what it is. You know what it is. Look at this. Look at this. The one and only. Beyonce knows Carter. So I'm not even going to just talk about this beautiful dress because I need you to look at it. I need you to look at the cutout. And I think there's maybe a better picture of it, but this is good. She got body. But I want you to zoom in. So like I said, the front is good. But these pictures are specifically taken for her new, she's the first Black woman to be spokesperson or ambassador for Tiffany Diamonds. And so if you go back to the picture where I love the back, because that's what caught me was the dress. I looked closely, and she has the historic, iconic Tiffany diamond hanging down her back. It is a yellow 123.3 carat diamond.
Whoa.
Hanging down her back because she has now become the brand ambassador for Tiffany's Diamonds. And if you know about Tiffany's, it's the little blue box. It's very, very, very upscale. You know, girls live to see a Tiffany box for a Christmas holiday, some kind of Tiffany Valentine's Day. Tiffany is the place. If you see that little blue bag, you know, oh, it's Tiffany's. It's a very high class diamond. It has, traditionally been worn by, again, the wealthy, you know.
I'm just going to say it pays to be Black.
It pays to be Black.
Right now, black is in.
Beyonce is the first
but Black is in.
African-American woman to be a Tiffany Diamond ambassador. And in true fashion. Yeah, because people be hating on Beyonce and Jay. They want to say, they're not our royalty. I don't give a fuck what y'all said. They are. These together, yes, together, and not just a couple. They are like a real couple. They've been through infidelity. They've been through, they've been through so much in our eye, in the public eye, and they still rocking. And collectively, they over 1.2 billion.
Come out and survive chaos or like what it means to be in a strong relationship.
Black love.
And to hear even Jay-Z speak about like their relationship and the intimacy that they have, even some of the hurts, the highlights of what they've been through.
They talked about
it. Inspires me.
Yep.
It inspires me.
Vulnerable. So, they've been through counseling. Beautiful. They've been through a lot. Babies, miscarriages, like so much. And again, all in the public eye. So what's great about her becoming the brand ambassador, she also brought along Jay-Z. So he also was in some of that footage and in a lot of the marketing for this. Basically, they're trying to appeal to a younger crowd, right? Which I feel like might be a little difficult because Tiffany is so damn expensive. I mean, you got to have loan money. But
give me a diamond that's in my price range.
You feel me? And so them being ambassadors, and again, I'm always at awe with Beyonce's fashion. And again, I know she got people that do that, but she does it so well. I think she's very diverse in her fashion and what she brings to the table, from her hats to her suits to her, when she's just going streetwear. Yeah. Even going back, Beyonce was the first one that brought the Manolo Blahnik Timbs, like her and J-Lo, but how she sporty did that up. Like, she's always had just a cool little edgy style, being a girl from down south, and that's the story I like. Like, that perfect love story of her coming from Houston, having a 2-parent home, being a Southern girl. Mama was an entrepreneur. Daddy always instilled in her this work ethic. And then you got this hustler and Jay-Z that come from a 1-parent household, from the slums, like, just them coming together and making this chaotic, beautiful love. Like, their love story is so dope. Wow. And then their fashion is always on point. Jay-Z's been being styled by what is her name?
Rose.
For a long time. June. Yep. June has been his personal stylist. I can't think of her last name. She's cold. Yep.
June is cold.
And then Beyonce's is actually a lady by the name of ZZ Walker, is Nia Walker. And I just follow her on Instagram. But they always have a classic style. They always dress appropriate for the occasion. And then they always give you a little bit of them. You know, I can always see that personal touch to their style. So yeah, I just wanted to shout out Beyonce Knows Carter. And again, like when I saw the back of his dress and her body and just like do it on them, shed it on them.
I got body.
Right. And I don't care who you are, you can hate all day. You gotta show love and give props where props is doing, especially with Black love. You know, you heard about Steph Curry's mom and daddy going through a divorce. They just I know.
Wait a minute.
When Black love is getting slashed all around, it's good to see them still together.
Way too long.
Yeah, I think like 33 years. They were trying to do
what
separation.
What makes you throw in the...
It's not always throwing the towel, you know. Some be sticking around for the kids. You know, they might be like, my baby, their youngest got married. So maybe they like, we can stop this. I don't know. But I just think it's dope to see Beyonce and Sean Carter going strong. 3 kids in, career still booming, billions in the bank. And making it look so good. Philanthropist, like
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
so
good pick. I'm glad you come on, B.
Nice, B. Out here doing it. B, let me hold a diamond though, for sure. But yeah, that's about wrapped up. I do think that we were able to find. So just so y'all know, my co-host ain't losing. I guess there is some kind of Jamaican dance. I don't know. I think they were able to find a little clip of it, of your little TikTok Jamaican fad dance. So let's check it out because I'm interested to see what it is you was over here trying. I have never seen
everybody
that.
and their mama's been doing it. Everybody, it's everywhere. I'm almost sick of seeing it.
I have never seen that. Not one time ever. Did she do it? Like she busted a coconut?
No,
she did a little
turn and then a little bite, and you got to bite
the coconut.
You act like you biting it. You know.
Give it up. Y'all read a book. Let's start a book club. Tell me your top book. Send me the last book, Sha'Carri. I cannot with all of these fads, but I'm glad it's out there. Never seen it, but okay. Here's to TikTok, another Jamaican challenge. Y'all keep doing y'all challenges. But that's a wrap, y'all. That was a good show. You know, looking forward. Again, we're getting closer to the real season of football, where the F effect really, really picks it up. And we start talking all things football, folks. So
sports.
We are super, super excited to see the season come. Until then, we'll be locked in, paying attention to preseason, keeping our ear to the streets, all of the foolery, and of course just making sure that we bring y'all some top-notch fashion when we can. Cheers to the close of another Tuesday.
Let's go football. I'm so super excited.
Let's go Chiefs. So until next time, y'all make sure that y'all check out our network. Again, not just for the people. However, we are the people. Check us out every Tuesday. Please make sure to subscribe to the R Network channel. Like, share. Tuesday, 8 p.m. The F Effect. I'm your girl, Hilltop, the one and only
SMO, Smooth.
And until next time, y'all stay safe. Peace, love. We out.